Some of the trends and kind of really top level things that we're seeing across the sector are probably three key things. And it's not what you typically think about. If you look at some of the data, and the largest database that we have on breaches across the entire world, 74% relate to people. So we sometimes think that cyber is about technology, but not when 74% relate to social engineering and other challenges that our staff give risk to the cyber threat. So frankly, if you have $3, you should probably at least spend one of those $3 on cyber, trying to make sure that your staff are not what make you vulnerable. So the second thing that we've been seeing, Jen, in terms of broad trends is, as the Australian Cybersecurity Centre has told us for the last several years, ransomware is the entire country's biggest problem. So it's not a question of if, it's a matter of when. You can't just hide and hope that won't happen, because given that kind of a risk, what you really need to do, and we use the analogy of a sporting team. If we're in a sporting team and we don't know whose position you have, or position I have, or position Mo has, we won't have any hope of getting on a field and playing a good game. If we don't have a playbook, we don't know games, and we've never practiced it, there's a good chance that that highly skilled sporting team, the bad guys, trying to get money out of you from ransomware, will be able to run you into the ground very quickly. So have a plan, practice it, and don't think just once is enough. Also engage, don't take just technology as the exercise, but make sure that the business leaders are engaged, because it is going to be the business leaders that are going to have to front up to the press and really be able to have to answer the tough questions. The third thing has to deal with access. There's no reason why we continue to use password 123 as the most used password. Multi-factor authentication. In Victoria, there was some recent data that came out that a lot of the state government Office 365 environments had the ability to turn on multi-factor authentication, yet a vast majority weren't. That's a simple function to turn on, and it's not hard to do, and the risk that reduces, given the effort to do so, is very simple. So good advice for your clients. We've got great opportunity to do better. If we really take a step way, way, way back, once we were a herd, if we get separated from the herd, oftentimes it's those animals that we lose. Together we're strong, separate we're weak. There is oftentimes, and vendors are sometimes at the worst enemy, because they want to sell you their stuff. But when we can get those who have the technologies that are really leading, those that have lots of clients with lots of experiences, the idiosyncrasies of what to do, and those people who are responsible for protecting those organizations together, closely collaborating, both government and commercial, I think we've got a great opportunity to be together and to be strong, not separate and weak. We've gotten a lot of great value out of PSN because it's a good business model, to be really blunt. You provide an opportunity for state employees to come to an insightful educational event at no cost. What a great opportunity to go to your boss at the Department of fill in the blank and say, for no cost, boss, I can go see the latest and greatest technologies. I can hear some of the leaders doing some really innovative things, and having an opportunity to have such a large population be able to easily come to one of these events. A lot of the cyber events are very costly, and this is a great way to really provide an opportunity to start that collaboration that we've talked about.